Cougars, Cora Castellani hits a double. Abby Call crushes one deep to left. That ball is gone. Home run, Valley View to Neuro. Haley Copanetti wins, fire, strike free. That's her weight, strike out of the game. Ava Hazelton dealing today. Another ground out, she's done it, a no-hitter. Holy Cross, Savers make it 10 strikeout. Win league championship over Mid-Valley. Lakeland's Cameron and near steal second. She's safe, Abington's Adriana Conrad rounds the bases after a home run. Wow, what a hit! And Kate Reynolds rips one into the gap. She's flying around second, heading for third. Triple for Riverside. Cross the diamonds of North Fifth and Pennsylvania, where reveries run deep, where championship dreams are built, and the next generation of softball stars rise. This is where the stories are told. From walk-off wins to dominant pitchers, to the players rewriting the record books. From Division I battles with Valley View, Abington Heights, and North Pocono, to Division II powerhouses like Holy Cross and Mid-Valley, to the Division III contenders fighting every inning, Elk Lake, Blue Ridge, Montrose, and beyond. This is the show that brings the energy, the highlights, and the voices of the game. Hosted by Jarek Yurkanin, Quick Ball, powered by Agafredo Perita, LLC. This is Napa Chronicles!
All right, we are live. All right, we are good. Here we go. Welcome back to Agape Freedom Sport, everyone. Brian Christiana here today with Isabella Owen from Montrose. How you doing, kiddo?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on here.
No problem. It is May 10th, 2026. It is Mother's Day. Bella, what's going on for Mother's Day? What do you have going on?
Well, we're out to brunch right now at Fiddlehead, and we're just having a great time.
You're having a great time, and I know she's in the car with you, so we'll keep this question easy. How does your mother impact you every day?
Well, she is one of my biggest supporters, and like I follow her footsteps in softball. Like she was a great athlete back in her day.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Back in my day.
So it runs in the family, to say the least. Athletics runs in the family.
Yes, it does.
So, ladies and gentlemen, again, Bella is a freshman for the Montrose Meteors, current record of 11 wins and 2 defeats. And what's been your thoughts on the season so far?
I'm having a great season. I love the environment that we have. Everyone just bonds together, and the amount of talent that we have on this team is incredible.
The record says it all, ladies and gentlemen. And your mom's in the background. She can probably attest to this. Mom, what's your thoughts been on the season?
Well, like she said, they're playing lights out. Our pitcher is just throwing fantastic. The defense is incredible. The batting, I don't even know how our coach makes the lineup because they are just all on point and they are hitting lights out this year.
Good stuff indeed. And like we were saying, their record is 11-2. And Bella, I mean, the one stat that comes to my attention right away is your .464 batting average. Can you tell me how important offense is to you as an individual player?
Offense to me is like one of my favorites. Like once we get rolling, just in the general, like with our team too, not just me, it's lights out. It's my favorite.
And as important as offense is for Bella, defense is right there too. She is having a perfect season on defense. No errors so far, Bella. How important is defense to you, though?
This is my defense is my all-time favorite. Just going out there and like protecting, locking in, like it's amazing. Like there are no words for it.
Great stuff from Bella. Again, Bella is a freshman. She wears number 2 for the team. Some notable stats for her. She has a .464 batting average. Her OBP is .531. Perfect on the field. And 13 RBIs. I mean, 13 RBIs as a freshman is pretty good by all means. Let's keep going with the team. How are you feeling about the team's performance so far?
I'm so proud of everyone. And like at practice, once we got on the field, it shows that practice is paid off.
You guys have had some big games, including we were just on with the Chargerettes from Carbondale, and they brought up how big that game was against Montrose, how Montrose came back and got the big win. How's your feeling about some of the teams that you faced this year?
Like we are confident. Like all the teams that we faced, it's just been a great game from both sides.
Both sides, great teams. And District 2 has some really good softball players and teams. We'll start off with players. Who are some players that you really enjoy watching? It can be from other schools as well as Montrose.
Definitely Elk Lake, because they're just like our biggest rival, and like watching them play, like watching us play will always be a good game.
So there's some of the big Elk Lake is one of the big teams, and again, Northeast Pennsylvania. There's so much talent going on with players. Who are some players that you watched over the years, and you're like, wow, they're really talented?
Definitely Haley Carbonetti. Like her pitching, she's an amazing pitcher. Like props to her, because like I don't think I could ever go out and do that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Bella, is this the first podcast you've ever been on?
Yes, it is.
Let me ask you, what's your thoughts going into this? Were you nervous? Were you excited?
I was nervous and excited, like being my first podcast. Like, wow, this is a great opportunity for me.
Now, do you watch or listen to any podcasts? Because they're really trending.
I do. I watch this podcast especially.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome. And this is your podcast debut, and I can just tell you, we are about 7 minutes into this, and you're doing one heck of a job. So great job.
Thank you so much.
So Montrose has some big games coming up. You brought up Elk Lake as a team to keep an eye out for. What are some other games on the schedule that you're really looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to playing Carbondale again, and then we have Lakeland, Honesdale, and then Susquehanna tomorrow. So we have a week full of games.
How's the team feeling going into tomorrow's game?
Everyone's so pumped and like excited to play after what happened yesterday.
Tell me what happened yesterday. You left me on the cliffhanger there.
Sorry. Well, we show up and their field is like tarped. It's pouring, raining. And we had to go down there and help them get the tarp off. Unfortunately, They had some holes in their tarp. And all the girls are amazing from there. Like, everyone was bonding. They let us in the school, like, to go to the bathroom because we were stuck for at least 3 hours.
Holy cow, 3 hours.
Yeah. And then we helped, like, rake their field and get that, like, speedy grout or whatever it is that you put on the field. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough to save the field.
Oh, man. So big game tomorrow. You could check out the Meteors. Let me ask, how's the coaching been this season? How are you feeling with how coach has done and the assistants?
I love my coaches. Like, they're biggest supporters right there. Like, they will help you when your confidence is down. We have this thing called, like, we do our witchcraft. It just helps bring everybody up.
That's awesome stuff, and you guys are really showing it. I mean, record of 11-2. First year with the varsity team. You know, now you're in high school. Youth softball plays an important role for a lot of people. How important was youth softball for you?
It was so important. It got me the experience that I have now into going into high school. It's helped me tremendously.
That's big. And travel softball also plays a big role for a lot of people. First, are you involved in travel softball?
Yes, I am. I am a part of the Iota Nation. It's out of Appalachian.
Wow. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of far distances that you've gone over the years.
Yes, there has been. We've been up to Waterloo, Watertown. Those are like 2.5 hours away.
Wow. That's great stuff. And The one thing the Chargerettes from Carbondale said was that they really enjoy with travel is that they get to see some different faces and girls they don't get to see during the high school season. What's it like for you seeing people that you don't normally get to see?
I think it's better exposure because, like, small town, you're not getting that much. But when you go bigger places, more teams, it's
Yeah,
just more exposure and more like playing time.
that's awesome. Now I have another question for your mom now. Okay.
Okay.
Mom, how important is it for you as a parent to get Bella and I mean her friends with their parents that exposure in softball?
I played travel ball my whole life. I was 10 years old. I started out, and I wanted to give her that same experience I got because it was just we met some of the greatest people. We traveled all over. I was across the country playing, and I just wanted that for her because she shares the love of the game that I do. So of course, that makes me proud and makes me happy that she wants to follow in those footsteps and do travel as well.
That's awesome. Thanks again, Mom. We appreciate you and happy Mother's Day. Bella, do you play any other sports at Montrose? Are you involved in soccer, basketball? What do you got going on?
I'm involved in basketball and soccer. I'm a 3-sport athlete at the school.
3-sport athlete and then travel, softball, and how do you keep that balance? I mean, academics aren't easy by any means. How do you do it?
I just I just use time management really. I focus more on school than I do sports, but
Makes
sometimes
sense.
sports kind of go ahead of school, but
You're being real here.
yeah.
Um, with sports, comes there we could go all day about the positives in sports. You're 13 RBIs, whatever, 464 batting average. But every athlete, and your mom can attest to this, there's some negatives and there's some hard times that come with being an athlete. Have you had a moment that sticks out to you where you had like a negative moment?
Yeah, my confidence has dropped a little bit in against Blue Ridge. I got hit in the face, but it's okay. At the end of the day, everything's just gonna be okay.
That's very important. Confidence is always key in sports. And the Meteors again, record of 11-2. Who are some teams that you are looking at as playoffs are coming and getting here pretty close?
We would like to see Dunmore again.
You want to see Dunmore again? Those Bucks, they're always super tough. What, in your opinion, what makes them so good?
Their hitting is phenomenal. Once they get on, it's lights out for them. But I think we gave them a run for their money last time we played them.
Now, in your opinion, what adjustments can Montrose make to get that victory against Dunmore?
Confidence, hitting, just like focus on the little things that we like missed last time.
Okay, little things are always important, and fundamentals are always important. Different situations and so forth. What, in your opinion, can Montrose do as a team? Okay, as a team to get better and make that next step.
Working on like staying confident in the box too, because I know like everyone really struggles with like
Yeah.
hit wise. Just like stay dialed in and like have your team hype each other up. Like that's what we usually do, but like I think we need to do that extra.
That's huge. That is very, very important stuff. One question I also asked the girls from Carbondale is going on the road is always so difficult when you're playing on the road. In your first season, where did you enjoy playing when you weren't at at Montrose?
I personally enjoyed everywhere. Like going to Blue Ridge was fun. Going to Susquehanna was fun. Like going everywhere. Like going to the Bucks. Like the bus rides are amazing. Like we all stay hype on the bus.
All right, I have two more questions for you. First of all, what are some goals of yours for this season and let's say the next 3 years after this?
My fielding. My goal is to get perfect season every single year. I mean, yeah, everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Like, and I know I will make mistakes in the future, but just staying dialed in on fielding.
Okay, so that's a goal. Is there any team goals? You maybe win the district, win the division.
Yes, both of those. Just winning in general.
There you go. Winning in general is important. And then final question I have for you today is, what advice do you have for the youth kids that are currently playing softball?
Keep working hard. Just like have fun. Still have fun, obviously. Just keep working. Do you.
Well, Bella, congratulations. You did a great job on your first podcast.
Thank you so much. And again, thank you for having me.
Oh, always, pal. Good job. You did a great job. Let that deep breath out, and I hope you have a great time at brunch.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for being with us here. We had Bella Owen from Montrose. Check them out online. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later.
Cougars, Cora, Castellani hits a double. Abbey Call crushes one deep to left. That ball is gone. Home run, Valley View 2. Neuro, Haley Copanetti wins. Fire, strike free. That's her weight, strike out of the game. Ava Hazelton dealing today. Another ground out, she's done it, a no-hitter. Holy Cross, Irish make it 10 strikeout. Win league championship over Mid-Valley. Lakeland's Cameron and near steal second. She's safe, Abington's Adriana Conrad rounds the bases after a home run. Wow, what a hit. And Kate Reynolds rips one into the gap. She's flying around second, heading for third. Triple for Riverside. Cross the diamonds of North Fifth and Pennsylvania, where referees run deep, where championship dreams are built, and the next generation of softball stars rise. This is where the stories are told. From walk-off wins to dominant pitchers, to the players rewriting the record books. From Division I battles with Valley View, Abington Heights, and North Pocono, to Division II powerhouses like Holy Cross and Mid-Valley, to the Division III contenders fighting every inning, Elk Lake, Blue Ridge, Montrose, and beyond. This is the show that brings the energy, the highlights, and the woods of the game. Hosted by Jarek Yurkanin. Quick Ball, powered by